Alright guys, so the day has come. The title of this video is not clickbait. It'll make a little bit more sense here in a minute. Man, it's kind of funny, like, without fail, I think whenever you try to film something on YouTube, no matter what, that's when things become loud outside. Like they just started like power washing. You guys can probably hear that right now. Like as I started recording this. All right, I think they actually kind of moved away, so it should be okay now. But yes, as the title of this video says, I am actually parting ways with the Canon EOS RP. You guys know I absolutely love this camera. I've made multiple videos about this camera, and I still think it's actually fantastic for a lot of people out there. I'm just in no longer need of it, but I need to get this thing packaged up, shipped out ASAP, and then I'll tell you guys a little bit more about why I'm selling it and why I think people should still think about buying this camera. Man, I remember unboxing this camera on the channel, actually. Doesn't seem that long ago. I actually picked this up, I guess it was in January. So I guess I've had this for about a year. Yeah, I posted this online to sell it, and within a day, I had actually multiple offers, but found someone. They already sent out the money, so I wanna get this thing shipped out like right now, so that's what we're gonna do. It's actually kind of cool. The person who bought this camera from me is actually a subscriber, which is kind of crazy when you think about it, but that's pretty cool. So I know it's going to someone in good hands. They're stoked to get this camera. I made that way more difficult than it needed to be, that's for sure. But I am also throwing in the EF to RF adapter just to hook them up. So honestly, yeah, this is a great setup. Got the camera shipped out. Man, shipping a camera is not the cheapest thing you can send out, that's for sure, but obviously got insurance on it, all that kind of stuff. So that should be in his hands early next week. So that's pretty exciting. So that was my biggest to-do that I need to do right now. So I'm gonna head back to the office right now. But I figured while we're out.
Hey, for Julie Starbucks, what can I get started for you?
Oh yeah, can I just do a grande peppermint mocha?
Yeah, you said a grande peppermint mocha?
Yep. All right, thank you so much. Oh yeah. All right, so this is a pretty big deal. First peppermint mocha of the season. First one that I've gotten from Starbucks, the store itself. This might actually be better than the pumpkin cold brew or pumpkin spice latte, honestly. But this is like a dessert, so I don't get it too often, but here we go, taste test. Probably just burnt my mouth, but that is a 9.98 out of 10. Man, peppermint mocha, not messing around. All right, enough coffee. Let's head back to the office and let me talk to you guys a little bit about why I sold the Canon RP, why I think it's still one of the best full frame cameras that you can get out on the market right now, and who should still maybe consider it. So let's head back. All right, man. I don't know about where you guys live, but here in Ohio, it is now starting to get very cold outside. So haven't broken out like the heavy winter coat yet, but it has already snowed once. I guess I should probably pull it out. Oh, I'm a little crooked here. Okay, so why did I sell the Canon RP? If you guys watched a couple of videos back where I was talking about why I decided to keep the Canon R5, but basically in that video I was saying that since I had the Canon EOS R, that was my first mirrorless camera with Canon, so I picked up the R originally, and then I love that so much I picked up the Canon RP. So I kind of had like a 1-2 punch with those two cameras, and then they announced and came out with the Canon R5, which really is my dream camera. It kind of does everything that I need all in one. So at that point, over the last few months since I picked up the R5, I had 3 camera bodies. So I had the RP, I had the R, and then also the R5. I was really happy with the RP. I love the size of it and everything like that. But when it kind of came time for me to decide one of these cameras to get rid of, because I didn't really have any use to have 3 camera bodies, I decided to stick with the R over the RP, just for a couple reasons. One, the Canon R, it shoots in C-Log, which is great if I'm matching up C-Log footage with the R5. The RP does not have C-Log, and then also the Canon EOS R uses the same battery as the R5. The RP uses a different battery, so honestly I just have a bunch of the batteries laying around that the R and the R5 uses. So really those were just kind of the 2 main reasons why I decided to stick with the R over the RP. But yeah, the RP is an amazing camera. If you guys know my channel, I have quite a few videos out on the RP. I think it's a great full frame camera for people who are kind of stepping up into the full frame game. If you're moving in from like a cropped sensor or maybe a point and shoot and things like that, because at least to my knowledge, I can't confirm this, but it's definitely one of the cheapest full frame cameras out there. So the fact that you can get the Canon RP for like these days between like $900 to $1,200 to get a full frame camera that you get amazing photos and videos out of is a really good deal. So I don't want to ramble way too much. I've already talked about the RP a ton on this channel, but it's kind of just the end of an era, because honestly right now the Canon RP videos are the most viewed videos on my channel. So it might seem a little backwards for me to get rid of it, but it just makes the most sense for me in my workflow. So I'm kind of stoked to have the R5 and the Canon R as my lineup moving forward. I am planning on kind of switching out a couple more things for my camera bag and just my everyday use stuff. So stay tuned to the channel, because I'm gonna be making some content based on that here in not too long. So yeah, that's pretty much it. The RP is an amazing camera. I just didn't really have a use for it anymore since I had 3 camera bodies, and the R just kind of matches my R5 a little bit more with my workflow. So yeah, the RP, if you're in the market for one, or I know a lot of people ask me questions about it often, it's an amazing camera. And definitely, if you guys haven't yet, go back and check out some of my RP content. I have a couple reviews, camera settings, all that kind of stuff. Definitely check that stuff out. So yeah, guys, just having a nice little productive weekend day. Kind of feels good to be back on the YouTube grind right now. This peppermint mocha is phenomenal. And actually, speaking of mocha, I actually have to take Mocha, my dog, to go get groomed here shortly. So she actually recently went to training and has been amazing since she came back, but she is shedding like no other right now, and she loves the snow, which is funny. So yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap up the video right here. If you guys stuck around this far into the video, I really appreciate you guys. I got some really cool videos lined up that I have planned out, and a couple things I ordered for some videos here in the future. So stay tuned to the channel, and I think that's gonna be it for me, guys. So if you enjoyed today's video, will you drop it a thumbs up? That really helps the channel out. If you're new around here, consider hitting that sub button. I'd really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next video very, very soon. Peace, guys. Hey, Mocha, give the people what they want. Little Mocha cameo. Gonna go get groomed right now. Yeah, that feels nice. Look at this fur, though. Look at this fur. I vacuumed like less than 2 days ago. Look how proud she is, too. What do you gotta say? What do you gotta say to the people? Oh my God.